from 101 are dating. Officially confirmed by JYP Entertainment. Oh my god. Lock your doors. Don't tell anyone. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Hide your brother, sister, aunt, uncle, whatever, grandparents. I don't know. But this is insane. And this is not an ASMR video. I'm not going to talk like this the entire time. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new news topic discussion. I decided this is the perfect time to talk about idol dating because I've never, I've made videos in the past, but today I'm going to talk about these two and also if any other Twice members are dating. But yeah, this doesn't surprise me that Jihyo is dating someone at all. You know, this isn't like, I'm obviously making a reaction news video where I'm giving my thoughts and opinion, but like, you know, to me, I assumed that most, if not all, Twice members are dating somebody. So in Jihyo's case, there's not too much info other than they were caught, you know, at nighttime hanging out together. I'm assuming it was dispatch with their crazy stalking abilities. But either way, yeah, somebody was led on to them, no doubt, because I don't think I would have recognized them. It says here dispatch took them. So yeah, it looks like, yeah, that's crazy. You know, the thing is, like, it's dispatch is a wacky kind of thing. You know, they're obviously paparazzi, but it's like we love it because they show us news like this, but at the same time they're pretty much stalkers. Like, it's kind of messed up, you know, like, think about it. But then it's like, yeah, now because of that I could talk about, because of them stalking, I can talk about this video, and then everyone can flip out. You know, it's crazy how news is. I remember there was even like a, you know, I don't want to venture off too much on their relationship, but I'm gonna jump into just dispatch in general. There's actually a video with one of the dispatch photographers, I'm assuming. Well, I don't know if he actually is one or he just works for dispatch, but it's a video of him and Jihyo and some other idol, I forgot, and they're literally telling how they find idols and stuff, you know. But to me, I think there's more. It's deeper. Like, someone has to pay someone, you know, unless they said that. I just haven't watched that video in a while. But they definitely, somebody pays someone, you know, to figure out where they're hanging out. You can't just be chilling and recognize these people from a distance wearing masks. Like, you gotta know where they hang out and where they go all the time. And going back to that, that's pretty much stalking, and it's so creepy, but it's so interesting. Like, I wonder how long they've been dating, because there's nothing on that, you know. Have they been dating for a few years, you know? Were they that sly? Or a few months? Maybe a few weeks, you know? Who knows? Maybe just 1 year is the interesting thing. But I'm sure they might tell us, since JYP just confirmed it and it's no longer something hidden. And, you know, I guess it's gonna make music shows interesting to see them, you know. And the problem is, this can affect a relationship as we go back to Blackpink, Jennie and Kai. I made a video on that, and they ended up, like, I guess it wasn't too long after, I forgot how long, but it was pretty short, they decided to part ways because it screwed up with, you know, them being both idols and going and having and being on the same music shows, pretty much, you know. And that's what I feel bad for Jihyo and Daniel in this case, because that might happen. Because, you know, if these two cross paths on music shows now, you're gonna have a bunch of fans and stuff, like, all eyes on them, you know, all this awkwardness and jazz because they're dating. So that's why I feel like it sucks Like, you have to, I believe, like, in their point of view, they hate this news, you know? This is probably terrible for them that this is news. Well, it is terrible for them because it's no longer a private matter. It's millions of fans from two fandoms watching them date, knowing they're dating now, which is the thing you gotta think about, which is pretty wild here. Back to on the topic of if any other Twice members are dating. I'm assuming that I'm not the only one who believes that, you know, almost all, if not all, are probably dating somebody, and they're probably dating other idols. Like, they are like 20-year-old young girls who constantly meet young 20-year-old idols that are males, you know, on the constantly. So to think that someone isn't getting someone's number, especially on Idol Star Athletic Championships, it's even said, idols have even confirmed that that's the place where they exchange numbers and get to know each other. I mean, think about it. You got a bunch of idols sitting and hanging around, forced to play sports for promotion and stuff. It's literally like a giant safari of idols, you know. And I say that because everyone's got cameras and they're watching from afar, but they can't get close to these idols. So there's totally like relationships starting from that show without a doubt. And I mean, there's some footage too backstage on music shows where idols, they have a little time where everyone is just chilling and talking, you know, and not just backstage in a room. So you got a lot of people being introduced to each other. So, but that being said, it's also kind of like weird to think about because we're used to seeing them just as single and we're unaware of what's going on in their private matters. So, and let's be honest, a lot of people who are in love with certain idols, this kind of affects them in a strange way. Because I'm sure Kangdaniel fans, or ones that really like him, that would like the crazy super fans, might be kind of sad. And then the same with Jihyo, you know. This cracks me up even more because there's a meme going on that I just saw. I mean, I don't know how long, but it's about idols, like when people ship idols from different agencies, and it's like someone like fake puking or something. So it's like, well, I have no problem with that, but it's kind of comical that this news gets released around the time of this meme being popular, at least to me. So I want to ask you guys, which other members from Twice do you think are dating someone, you know? To me, I would say, honestly, I bet you like 70-80% are dating. I would definitely say, I think the first person on my mind already is Nayeon. I believe Nayeon is totally dating someone. Everyone else, you know, I'm not sure, but Nayeon, I think so. She definitely knows, like, I mean, a dispatch would probably go crazy if they got tipped off on that possibility. She just gives that vibe, you know. Nayeon's very, like, just someone to me that feels like she would already be dating someone currently. And just going back to an old photo here. Now, shout out to Mina. I hope she gets better and rest. But there's an old thing with her and Bam Bam from GOT7. I mean, they're literally chilling. This is on a bed. This isn't a couch. So this is like he was somewhere where they were like in a private dorm of some sort, you know. And I'm like, in that photo, I mean, that one's kind of like, there's a lot of debate, you know. Who will ever know? But if those two were dating, or still are, it wouldn't surprise me. Because one, they're both foreigners, and they both speak English, so they probably had a lot in common while they were training. So I think to me, as a once. If Momo, if I found out Momo was officially dating someone, I probably might cry because she's definitely one of my biases, absolutely hands down. So tell me, like, who would make you cry if you found out they were in like a relationship, or potentially a long-term one, or that might develop into marriage? Yeah, going back to these two here, he's lucky, man, because as you know, Jihyo is like, she's gorgeous, she's a great singer. She's the Twice member known for like curves, like, yeah, she's gorgeous. And of course, Kangdaniel is a guy that people die for as well. So two beautiful people dating. I think, well, see, I'm not like not in a negative way, I just never watched too many one-on-one stuff, but I'm assuming he's a good singer too. So like, two musical artists dating, they both are in the same field, they probably see each other a lot, so I would say it's a great match. And I'm saying this because even though we don't know them, we can see a lot of reasons why they're dating. Not like in some other cases where certain idols were dating someone who wasn't an actual, like, who wasn't another K-pop star, and it was kind of like, people were kind of like, they weren't sure what to say. There's a lot of negative and not so much positive. And I'm gonna go back in time to talk about Soli, and I forgot the guy's name, but a lot of people were like, they definitely weren't happy with that relationship, and it shocked them. Well, I actually think he was also an artist, but it still was something unexpected because the guy's age, and this was solely my phone going up. This was like solely still in her prime of FX. So, and then of course she left FX, and yeah, that's another story. If you don't know about that, you should look it up. But yeah, people gotta realize that idols, they're humans, so don't ever be surprised. The truth is, you really shouldn't be surprised. I mean, this didn't surprise me one single bit, because all of them were probably going out on dates every week, and we just don't know it. As you could see, they're just sneaky and smart, they're moving like ninjas. I doubt we're gonna see, or Dispatch is gonna find them in the same spots anymore. So that's my little take on Twice's Jihyo and 101's Kangdaniel dating, and just idol life, in general when it comes to dating. It's definitely interesting. This is I mean, it's almost kind of comical that it's big news, but this just shows you what fame can do to someone. I mean, this news is on non K-pop articles. It's on HollywoodLife.com. This is how it spreads. That's how K-pop is huge now. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this news discussion video. That's right, I'm always in my videos when it comes to news. I'm not a slideshow channel, you know what I'm saying? So I hope you hit that subscribe button. I definitely want to see you guys next time around. Peace out, y'all.
트로피카나 복수만고 뚝뚝뚝뚝 트로피카나 복수만고